Yo, hello and good evening, my friends. We are checking out the demo for Dreamcore, which is a backrooms-inspired creepypasta liminal space kind of game, where you kind of wander around and just don't quite feel comfortable in the environment. So let's take a look. This is a demo, so we might have a few technical challenges. Let's see how we go live on Twitch. Link in the description. The Dream Pools. Cheers, thank you. Okay, so whatever visual settings we've just put in, it's reset them again. You can't see, but everything on my screen has just been resized once more. So, welcome to Dream Pools. But I think we're going to have to do a little bit of sorting out. So here we are, my friends. We suddenly find ourselves in this situation of great persuasion. You're a typo! One sec, let me pop out. Let me just move some items over here. Okay, and then back into the game. That's so weird. When I left the game, the format changed so that it worked in OBS. So let's pop into the settings. I'm not going to freak out when it's just a demo that's being a bit dodgy. It just didn't save what we did. Save, 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 save. Audio. Pretty low. Resume. Okay, my friends. Is that a little too quick on the mouse? Just a tiny bit. Oh, it's pretty low. No, it'll do. Right, last time I'm leaving this screen, now that it's done, just because it's moved all my desktop stuff. But thankfully it's not rejigging it now that we've actually matched it to my monitor's settings. So welcome on in, my friends. Let us now see what there is to see. With a lovely cup of tea. I don't want to blind Mikey with white lights. Please don't. So, the Backrooms was made by one person. Big liminal space game. Did I come from here? Weird swimming pool area. There's always that, I mean, there's always this weird creepy feeling with a lot of liminal space stuff. I used to love seeing stuff like that set to vaporwave music, just like a slideshow of them. There's another term. Has anybody heard the term interstitial space? It's a bit like liminal spaces, areas designed to be passed through, but not necessarily occupied. Okay, are we looking for cues? So we've got a toaster full of music. So everybody remember that. The sound of air rushing past the microphone like an old camcorder is good, but it's quite loud. Okay. There's a little mouse hole of destiny over there. A root of roots. A bush. Jeb bush. Non-threatening. What's also kind of really suffocating is that you'll pass through a lot of doors that are well lit on the other side. Or tunnels. And it feels like you're going to come out to somewhere that's out in the open. But it's never out in the open. It's always a space. And it's just like, oh man. Oh. Psychological windows that lead to nowhere. Oh. Is that a genuine hole? No. Torch to the door. Something in the dark. Okay. Yeah, interstitial spaces exist a lot in games. It's giving you motion sickness. My word of the day is ultra-clepidarian, and it explains elemental geo. That's a long way to spell tosser. Okay. Hello? I can't walk very fast in the water. Oh, it's less well lit here now. I'm having less fun. Shall we climb up towards Absolution? In the infinite swimming pool zone. Like, if you did wake up in a place like this, it would be so fucked up. Like, you'd think, like, oh, I'm just somewhere really weird. Like, what is this place? Is it, like, a failed project? And then how long would it take for you to realise that there's no outside and it just keeps going before you start to, like, really become uncomfortable? Hello? Hello? Oh, I believe I've never been here before. Yeah, it feels very sterile. And because it's like, because it's so empty, you feel like you've entered into the wrong part of a gym area in a hotel that's closed. And you've just missed the part that says it's closed. And you shouldn't be here. Like, I ended up having anxiety as a kid because there's an episode of Star Trek where the ship gets cleaned. And it gets cleaned by them firing a giant laser wall through the ship. But kind of starts at the back and just slowly goes through the whole of the ship. And it will kill you, so everyone has to leave. But, like, there's a few people who are still there. And I always have a fear of, like, being in a place and taking a nap and missing that everybody's left. And then, like, I'm stuck with something awful that I should never see because normally nobody's there. Like, I'm exposed to some horror. Sorry, the sensitivity's fine. I'm just going to knock down this audio even more with all that tap, tap, tapping on the bathroom floor. The music, there is none, but I'm going to bring this down just in case music appears later. It's still quite loud. This is one of those sliders where I reckon, although the slider is a straight bar, the actual graph that it represents is like one of those exponential curves where it only takes effect when you drop it all the way down into like the low 20s and stuff. Only now will we hear a difference in volume. Tiny bit better. Okay. Green fun slide, which in a creepy manner goes a level before spiraling down. You're not going to get anywhere fast on that, mate. More unlit zones. Oh, talk to me. Talk to me. It's okay. Ooh. Am I in a space? Or is this a representation of something more psychological? Motion blur always makes me nauseous. I always turn it off. Makes the game look nicer. Oh, does this have motion blur? V-Sync. Foliage. That's what you get, mate. Foliage options. Hello. Yeah, definitely part of their VHS vibes, no doubt. No doubt, my brothers. You're all weak. I'm a motion blur on kind of guy. Ayatollah is like an inverse Mikey, I swear to God. It's a little bit dark, but I can see a hint of light. Oh, I thought this took us into the talk to me room. Maybe it does. I'd always be worried about picking something up on my feet. Like, there's swimming pools have that little water tray full of like antibacterial water you're supposed to stand in before you go into the swimming pool. But I swear people don't use it. I was once in a swimming pool at a leisure centre, and this old guy, covered in perfume, like a fucking gangster from the 90s, jumped straight into the pool, and the pool stunk of his cologne. It's like, fucking hell, man, this is not your private bath. There are showers. So gross. And buys a 4K monitor to rub Vaseline on the screen. That you got to make those ladies look young and sexy in your 60s movies. Bit of Vaseline for the wife. How did we just... Is that a flash? Oh no, it's a flicker of distant light. Is that an actual flashing icon or just the light loading weirdly? Strobing effect. This feels very similar to where we started. Talk about feeling exposed. Is there a map? No, of course not. Is this a bad eyesight peasant joke I'm too rich to understand? Get out. It's like a spy game from the mid-2000s. Will this make the game less creepy? Okay, it's actually... There is creepy noise now. Just as I put that music on, the game actually has some atmosphere. Where is that coming from? Really random question. Is this game built with a set map? Or is any of this like... what do you call that generation? Like No Man's Sky? So long as you don't play it, it looks good. It's got a creepy... So like, this is almost worse when like you feel really exposed. More pool water. I don't know if I want to go into the dark. Let's check out the other way in the hall, which had atmosphere. Hello? Cheers, Tengri. Tengri? Do just do. Welcome. Oh, it's almost holy in its size. Ooh. God, this reminds me of being a kid and being in these weird airport spaces in America and stuff. You know when you come to an airport and sometimes just huge sections of it are just closed off? And you can walk in there but nothing's open. All the lights are lowered. Titanium. Yeah, it's... So, like... So half of you... I know everyone in chat's just like, what is it? Vaseline on the screen, low graphics, motion blur. But this feels like a very realistic VHS of a space that might physically exist. Oh, look at this. This is the grand staircase to God Emperor Mega Mega. This is the route you take to the throne room. More carpet, though. You're more of a pixel, low poly lady. I like that. I do like that style very much. Oh. Wow, we really have ascended the stairway to heaven. And find ourselves among the clouds. In the toddler pool. It looks like that purple one is doing that side eyes thing from that meme with the monkey. You know where the monkey just gives, it's like side eyeing the camera, the little doll, and then it just looks straight ahead. Okay, well, here we've got some interesting fun stuff. Did those eyes just move? Oh, they do. Okay, they just do it in general. Okay, I thought it was really freaky if it was a one-off, but they just move like in general. For a minute, I was actually a little bit creeped because it was super subtle. Okay. Finally, a sit down. Oh dear, a bit dark. Purple was definitely caught about to do some stuff. Are American airports creepy? When parts of them are closed and devoid of people and you're wandering around as a tiny little kid, they're strange experiences, for sure. Okay, lights and love. Is this space doubling back on top of itself? What? Red slide, override. Let's go back to the lights in the other room. Imagine if you had to spend the night here, right? Okay, just psychologically, weirdly, if you had to spend the night here and you've got a sleeping bag and you basically just have to pick a space in here to lay out that sleeping bag and get in it and try to go, like, you've also got a pillow. It's quite a hard floor. But like, where would you find the most comfortable corner to kind of settle down in? Do you know what I mean? All of it feels wrong and weird. Yeah, you're full up. You're not like starving. You've got a full tummy. You just have to spend a night in here. Face down in the pool. Kid Ludens. Kid Ludens is just like, I'm not going to survive whatever's happening here. Allow me to take the initiative. I'm not going to wait for something terrible to happen to me. Waiting as beta talk. I'm an alpha. Okay, this is a very long corridor. You find them comforting. I find them fascinating. I don't know if I find them comforting. I always find spaces like this, especially when they're empty. I think the nearest emotion that I can put to it is that I feel like I'm intruding on somewhere that I shouldn't be. And it might be a space that's perfectly fine to occupy at another time of the day. When buildings are open, people would walk through here and there'd be nothing weird about that. But it feels like we're here when we shouldn't be. And accessing a place at another time or at night that's completely mundane in the day, but somehow sacred or creepy or has a different energy at night is like a real kind of root thing from the days of being cavemen and sitting around a fire versus wandering into the darkness where there's danger. Still being in a place that you shouldn't be in at a different time of day feels like you're exposing yourself to dangerous experiences that other people won't ever have to deal with because they're never here. Oh, do you know what? There's a film. Now, this isn't like a super tight analogy, but there's a horror movie about the London Underground. There's a murderer on the London tube system, and the tubes are obviously packed from morning till night. But if you miss the last tube home, and you're in one of the tube stations or you go in the tunnels, that's when the murderer comes out. And so it's like you're in familiar spaces that are usually full of people, except now there's no one there and you're exposed to a new kind of danger because you've stayed there when you shouldn't have. Cyber warfare, I'm not sure. Are there monsters in the original back rooms? Because this is obviously inspired by. Maybe the monster is like the psychology of just dealing with this space. It's certainly creepy. Oh, this is really dark. I don't like this at all. Can you see something glowing in the far corner? Oh. Oh. Stairway down. I'm so glad we didn't play this last night when I was tired. I would have had no energy for this. There's whack-looking monsters in back rooms. It's the lack of life or noise in a place like this that should otherwise be semi-trafficked by people. It's like uncomfortable. Yeah, it's like... And like, what other things make that weird? You know, like underpasses and stuff? An underpass that has people commuting through it is normal. But if you go to an underpass and there's just like one other person, it becomes weird. Titanium! Titanium 5, you've just reached back 20 years into my university and reminded me of the cube. Gumdrops come in bags. I remember the gumdrops guy. Like, the psychology of space is fascinating. So a game that plays specifically on that is really good. Oh no. I'm so sorry, guys. We've entered the 70s bathroom zone. Get ready for green tiling in a minute. Use your handrails. You're a handrail. God. I want to live here. Maybe I have horrible survival instincts. I think you do. I think the kind of things that your brain wants don't involve surviving. The only weird story I have is going into an underpass, is telling a friend that the underpass was fine and safe. When I went in, I had to rush and walk past a woman who was relieving herself on the wall. Ugh. They are classy spaces, underpasses. You can tell a lot about a town or an area, whether or not it has bridges that go over the roads or underpasses. But the water here is really disturbed. Like, there's nothing still. Like something once passed through. Or it's the remnants of a big rumble. Oh, God. Oh my God, look at this. This is like the inside leisure centre swimming pool version of a Greek Parthenon. It's the temple level on GoldenEye, but with swimming pool tiles. What is this? A deity? An amorphous curve and tuck. A sweep of white. Not quite phallic, too curved. Unless you've been on that Bad Dragon website, in which case, yes. Wrinkled? Covered? Deified in white light? Certainly creepy. It's a statue of language. What? I hope I'm wearing Wellington boots. What if you aren't wearing Wellington boots? Oh shit. Why survive when you can live? What the fucking everybody in chat right now? Everyone's got their wisdom notebooks. Has anyone else got any notes that they wrote down when they were 14 that they'd like to share in chat? Soggy feet is for real horror. Do you know what? I don't know if there's any other exits to this room. This might be a singular space. Let's have a look on the other side. The other side of love. God, this, imagine if you just saw like a glimmer of something peeking round like a little goblin man. Peeking round like a column and then he disappears. What would you guys do? What would you guys do if you were here after walking here through what we've walked through? And then you just looked behind you really quickly without like your body language making it look like you were going to turn around. And then it's like completely black and he's just a little guy. He had really bright white eyes. He's like, and he hid behind the column. But when you walked towards the column, there was nothing there. And he had like a little gnome hat. I'd sing, enjoy. Oh, you'd enjoy the acoustics and have a sing, and then you'd also cry and maybe drown yourself. Titanium. I don't know if you just got in or if you've heard me mention it earlier. I'm exactly the same, dude. This has been triggering really weird random memories from my childhood. Just walking around in this game, it's so strange. Because like when you're a kid, you stroll around and explore spaces like this that are all weird to some degree or another, when you don't quite know if it's a space you should be in, but you don't have the language or thinking to process that feeling. So it's like comes flooding back now when we're just playing like this stuff. Oh. One is the day of worship. Hey Morgan Faye, how you doing? Happy weekend, lovely to see you. In a liminal. So if you want to watch the movie equivalent of this as a horror film, The Shining it's not the same, but it's not a million. There's parts of The Shining which are not a million miles away from this. Tongue equals language in Russian. Oh, like Tengri. As a form of symbolism, the tongue is the symbol for language, and it was a big statue of a human tongue in your eyes. I see. I like that thinking. I see. More water, more ablution. That ambient noise is still with us. I almost didn't even notice. angry. That's really good to know. That's pretty cool. I bet the water is warm and nice. Pee in the pool. Pee in the bath. YOLO. Okay, guys, am I right in thinking that this like we're coming around in curves and I get a bit turned around, but are these spaces physical spaces that all line up, or do these spaces like not conform to reality? Because we're sort of doubling back sometimes into rooms which I feel like should be on top of rooms we've already been through. I love it so far. It's so magical. Emphatics, yeah. Yeah, like so this is... I've forgotten already. This is Dreamcore that we're playing. It's a demo on Steam at the moment, if you're tempted to give it a go. Ooh, don't like that. This is where I'd spend the night. I'd put my sleeping bag down here. In the infinite drop room. This is when you know that like you're in a horribly bad space. Some government sanctioned nightmare zone. As part of some CIA psychedelic evaluation center. Oh, now there's windows onto dark rooms with no lighting. Okay. Griff. I maybe not. I don't think this is a jump scare game. This is more like the psychological weirdness of being trapped in this environment that's so unnatural and so unsafe feeling. That's very ultra Klepidarian of you. Wait, what did that mean again? I read the bit when you said that was your word, but I don't know if I read the bit that said it was a meaning. Pool floaties. Okay, that just came out of there. So, by the very notion of something in motion, is there something else in here that pushed that from another space? Are we not alone? Minecraft bush. Guys, does anybody remember? So so the other day we played, I got given a gift code by Telltale Games to play their new game, The Expanse. You know, the decision-making game. And one of the people from Telltale Games was in chat, like, kind of giving advice and encouraging me to, like, explore. So we were taking a piss out of them because there was a 1x1 untextured cube. We found it in space. We randomly found this untextured cube. And what I didn't realise is Telltale Games clipped that. And they titled the clip, Mikey making sure he never gets sent another game code ever again. I was just like, ah! Yeah, they were sound. They were actually really good. You've been told. It's so weird. Like, you come all the way up here, and then you just enter this quick little zone with this 1, 2, 3 octagon. Wait. Anyway, and it's like a little private jacuzzi space, but it's at the top of one staircase and the bottom of another. It's just like, how to put it? This is like the worst feng shui video game in the world. Any place you stand in is full of bad energy based on the area and spaces around it. This is the opposite of the I Ching. RTX on. Oh, it's really dark over there. Is that the bridge that we walked over earlier? Or is this like a completely different space? I guess that's a wall. We can't tell. Oh, it wasn't a wall. Ah, so this is where we were earlier, but we were only up on a balcony on another side? Oh no, maybe this is different. No, this is different. God, this is so unsettling. Yeah, Haruka, absolutely. It's just so uneasy. When I was a little kid, so my mum she was a lady of many interests, and briefly, a Scientologist. Now, I'm not going to say anything bad against the Sinos, because they will come for me, and I'll disappear one day. But when I was a kid, I've been to the Scientology headquarters in England, and the Scientology HQ in England is their worldwide HQ. And it is, and I shit you not, a castle. But it's a modern castle. So it's a castle up top, but it has many basement levels, and it's got loads of carpeted corridors. It's a bit maze-like downstairs. And as a kid, I've wandered round in there, and it's kind of got this energy where you're just like, where the fuck am I? And don't get me wrong, my experience was that it was fine. Everybody was friendly. They did like kids activities and shit. But the overall vibe of Scientology is not one that I like. Even my mum was like, nah, I'm not doing this anymore. How do these cults make so much damn money? Oh, dude, you wouldn't believe it. Like, they tell you one thing, and then the higher up you go in the ranks, they start telling you some crazy shit, and you're just like, oh man, if you told me this at the beginning, I would have walked away. Okay. More getting looked at. Oh, they're all looking in my direction from this corner. They all look like I've caught them doing something naughty. That's so weird. That hard side eye. Hey. Oh, the eye's not moving this time. Oh, did that purple one just move? Did its eyes just ping back? Like, just as I was taking my eyes off the screen, I thought I saw... I don't know. I'm getting freaked out. We haven't been down a single slide yet. I think it did. Oh. So are we in a space... That one just did as well. Are we in a space where there are things that are pretending to be like ambient plastic toys, but are in fact sentient observers, and they're not that good at hiding it? Or, do you know what? So that one moved slightly and it was fine, but then the eyes just pinged right towards me. That does make me feel uncomfortable. Oh good, there's more of them. At least this room's a bit bigger than that one. I do not like that feeling. Okay, let's give them some space. Are they looking at you? Are they looking at you? You're in their world now. Hey, Harry Boy 89, how you doing? Harry Boy, I love that your name is almost Haribo. Put your feet up, come relax. And Nisa, hi, thank you for the follow. I'd hate being here. I hate being lost. Oh yeah, dude. Nobody likes that. I was lost in Ibiza for almost 3 days. It was my fault though. I got really drunk. Okay. Creepy pool toy people. Like, have I woken up in an alien world? And these aliens, with their infinite alien resources, have materialized what they think a human space is? Do you know what I mean? Do you like, you know how like we get a hamster? We, collectively, you, me and chat. But do you know how we get a hamster and we give them a little fake world full of hamster hay and little levels and little bits of wood to chew on and little hamster feed and a wheel? But it's not a hamster. It's not the real world. It's not a hamster running around in the grass outside. It's a poor facsimile of their environment. This is like the alien version of that. Like the aliens like very quickly zoomed down, snatched me up, took a quick photograph of a leisure centre, and then flew back. And then they were just like, yeah, it's just this for ages. I love your thoughts, dude. That's exactly what Liminal Spaces is all about. I like thinking. I like games that make you think and think about it. A new season of Futurama has been released. They're still making it. Oh. Now that sounds great, and I really hope it is good, because they do care about Futurama. But Futurama was like one of the perfect TV shows, because it finished, and it finished real good, with Fry and Leela getting together. I don't want to see Futurama go the way of The Simpsons. Oh man, look at this super exposed swimming pool. Okay, which way should we go, guys? We've got dark corridor. Darkness. Cloud corridor. Clouds. Or light corridor. Light. In a liminal space, would you run across a big room to get across and out fast? Or hug the wall to be sneaky and not draw attention with big movements? I would be a wall hugger. In a liminal space like this, in order to not feel exposed from blindsides like we are right now, I would probably walk calmly closer to edges than in the middle. Sleep right here. Toss a coin to your witcher. Okay, well, should we go in between? We've got dark and light, and we've got clouds. Sometimes we reach into the light within us, and sometimes the darkness. Or sometimes we just go, hey, there's clouds over here. Let's look up at the sky, enjoy the shapes of the clouds. GTFO. Oh, it's the tops of the slides! Finally! We finally found a place where we get to go on a slide. Oh no. Okay, guys, tell me this isn't really fucked up. Didn't we already come in here? But there wasn't stairs. We came to this room. It had those guys. It had these guys at the end of this slide. But we started down there, and there was not a staircase going up. This, I wonder if it... I think the map changes the dimensions of a room. Okay, look, I've said this before, and I will say this again. If you want to really creep yourself out with a book involving weird spaces like this, Book of Leaves. Is it Book of Leaves or House of Leaves? Also, I don't even know if I ever got mine back after lending it to someone. But there is a book all about a house that's bigger on the inside than the outside. And, like, the more fucked up it gets, the more of a labyrinth it becomes. And it's, like, dark, and, like, they have to send in, like, explorers. But the book is... The Book of Leaves. But, so... The main House of Leaves, Algernon. Hey, Algie. The House of Leaves, thank you. Like, right in the middle, is this story about these people going crazy, and they're going crazy whilst exploring this almost endless weird labyrinth that they're trying to map. It's dark and like foreboding, and it's the more worse people's minds are getting, the more the labyrinth goes on. And so like the rope's trailing all the way back through into someone's like lounge. And it's little things at first when everyone's normal, like they'll measure the gap between a wall, and then they'll go outside and measure that wall on the outside, but the inside will be like a few inches bigger. And it gets worse and worse. That's the nugget in the middle. The book is quite famous because the more the labyrinth gets weird, the way it's written on the pages of the book gets weird as well. They start just like going funny. They look like a bit of a misprint. They start spiraling. Some of the pages just have one word per page. Some of it's in boxes that you have to read through other pages. Some of it you have to read by a mirror. Some of it you have to read through the page, like put the light up to it. The more difficult it is for the characters to navigate the world, the more difficult it is for you to read the book. But it doesn't even stop there. That's the core thing in the middle. The way the book tells you this story is it's from the point of view of a recovering drug addict whose story you can't trust, and he's gone into an apartment where a guy has died, and he's scribbled all these notes, and the guy in that apartment has a documentary about the house that changes shape. So it's the documentary from a guy who went crazy and killed himself through the point of view of a recovering drug addict that tells you everything that I started with. And I'm not kidding, this genuinely made me upset. Like, I was reading this at night and I was like, I can't read this. The end of the book, like, it starts to fall apart and get really weird. Then the end of the book is letters to the recovering drug addict. And it's letters from his mum in a psychiatric ward. And it's so fucked up. It's just like, they're raping me, get me out of here, I love you. And it's like it's like the most horrific book I've ever read, because it's like a genuine real horror experience that just ties into shit. Oh. So anyway, long story short, if you're enjoying this game but love reading books, Algernon, what did you say? House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielski. Thank you, Algie. Algernon, go get yourself a can of Coke, mate. Thank you for that. That was quite high up. That's a very tall baby. That's beyond horrid. Probably going to read it, Kianan. Yeah, it's really something. But honestly, I'm not kidding when I say, like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to read Red Dragon and the Red Dragon's murdering people. Oh, it's a real page turner. This is genuinely a book where you're just like, I'm not actually in the right headspace to read this right now. Oh, there's another door we can double back through. Well, archway. Oh, God, that looks more like an ocean than a pool down there. Yeah. When I first read it was so wild. I was like, wait, is it supposed to be like this? What the fuck? Yeah. God, I haven't thought about that book in like 10 years. Yeah, Kianan. Seeing as this is supposed to be through a VHS kind of recorder, it actually, although the spaces are unreal, they look like they actually exist. It's like, did you see that footage? Somebody made footage of an FPS gaming demo, and it looked actually realistic. It looked real. And the reason why it looked real is because it was low quality, like it was being filmed on somebody's body cam. And instead of it being an interesting game environment, it was just like shitty rubbish field, spray painted, like concrete derelict area. Unrecord, is that what it is? the unrecord demo. But, like, video games often look cool, and our brains know that real stuff is kind of gross and shitty. And so, if you can get that into the game, like, your mind starts going, oh, this is actually what the real environment is like. Okay, we're back in kind of cool blue pool territory. Does this go anywhere, though? No? Oh, we've actually hit a dead end. This might be the first room which didn't have a place to go. Oh! Father, I cut down the tree. I cannot tell a lie. There is a place to go. This is weird. This game is so weird. Excuse me, pick up my nose. This is only a demo. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. But I'll probably just record this all in one go, instead of splitting it up into segments. I have no idea when we're going to hit the end. One single light. One hopeful passage. One sip of tea. Harry boy, what even is this game and how did you come across it? Hey Harry, how you doing, dude? Welcome on in. So this is Dreamcore. So even saying Dreamcore makes it sound like a genre of vaporwave music. But I don't know if you're familiar with something called the Backrooms, which is like a weird, creepy, liminal space game with lots of unsettling environments where you don't feel comfortable. So this is inspired by that. And basically, randomly, somebody liked a post on Twitter where a guy said he'd played it. And the developer of this game liked that post and it came up in my feed. And then they liked something that I ticked. So I thought, hey, let's give this a try. And here we are. Getting more and more uncomfortable as the day wears on. Oh, there's a pool down there. I wonder if I'm supposed to, like, move on from the pool territory to the colourful kids territory into a different area. Like, I don't know if I'm doubling back through the map, or if it will always inevitably take us to where we need to be. I'm going to make that a genre. What, Dreamcore? Go for it. Yeah, there's smuts on the lens. You should never go into the kids area. It's a general life rule. When you're not a kid, for sure. Do you like stuff that you like when you're an adult? Yes. Well, go into the kids area and you can enjoy the same things, but somebody's weed in it. Oh, great. We're near the beginning. We've been up here. We've been up here. Guys, we have been where that balcony is. We've come around. Now, we're still in a different part. We couldn't get here before, but we've been in that room. Mike used the power of memory. With that in mind, we might have come all the way back away from where we're supposed to go, if we're even supposed to go anywhere. I don't even know if this game has an objective. But I like it. It's been provoking loads of discussion. I'm looking forward to the full game. Yeah, I don't even know what a full game is. I don't know if it's just other zones. God, look at all these private pool sections, but they're all in pitch black. Ooh. I don't know what it is, but this looks like pool water, right? This is pool water. The water down there looks almost like a different type of water, like sea water. It looks less inviting, like we should never go down there. Does that even go anywhere? Imagine if after playing this for like an hour, like you never know when you've hit the end of the game, but you'll get somewhere and then like a little goblin just comes up on screen and just goes and it just goes the end. Can you imagine if this whole thing was the biggest build up to just like that'd be fucking amazing. Horrible little goblin man in a pointy little goblin hat. 10 out of 10. Oh, it's so unlit. So we're going into unlit stuff and I don't like it. Like, it feels like we're even less supposed to be here. Nisai, you don't like it? I'm finding this fascinating, dude. I don't know what to tell you. So, like, there's stuff like this. There's the odd thing, but there's nothing about this game which makes me feel like we're supposed to be paying attention. Like, I'm not left with the feeling that I'm supposed to be noting the cross thing to look for a cross room or anything. It feels like the whole point of this game is, like, absorbing it and exploring it more than, like, trying to do any puzzle or work out where you are. Oh my god, this might be quite creepy in VR. That's a good shout. But yeah, you get uneasy exploring these spaces, and the longer you do it, the more you feel like you're getting away with exploring these spaces when you shouldn't be, and that somehow it's increasing your own vulnerability to something. Adoring it. I'm actually quite liking this. A game which is built on, and even saying atmosphere is too generous. A game built on atmosphere alone could still be a game in a creepy city with loads of creaking old armchairs and rotten floorboards. This game is almost built on interior design alone. Oh, I'm on the other side of this hallway again. Okay. Or is this a different hallway? Because I can't see the platform that we were on. Door over here. Let's try the other one. Brutalist architecture buildings might feel the same. Yeah, man, it doesn't take much. The difference, mate, the difference between, like, Le Corbusier and then just hard brutalism, it's only, like, one switch of the dial in poured concrete, but it's a completely different feeling. Have I just gone back to this side-to-side place we were earlier? Oh. Oh, this one's not as well fun. It's not as well lit. Not as fun. Like, what activated or changed to cause that yellow ball to shift and go down that flube? I don't know if that was just like an ambient thing. Like one minor thing to tease you. But it gives you just enough information to make you ask questions, and then completely backs off again. Yeah, so I think that's actually a great shout, Algernon. If you could mark the walls, if you could do a little bit of Hansel and Greteling in a game like this, but they even fucked with that somehow. Stairs. Use handrails. Stairs. We can't reach for floaties. We should reach out and touch one. But I'm scared that it would like suddenly turn inside out into a ribbon of flesh and give off a piercing scream. I don't trust anything in this game. Mate, this is the longest fucking walk to a Weatherspoon's toilet I've ever had in my life. I don't even know where the bar is anymore. The triangle door. Brutalist architecture is my fave. This is almost like a shopping mall, but over a paddling pool. But now we're in the triangle zone. Scribbled. Perceived. Okay, well, let's have a really quick look, but never... Oh, hey! No, I'm going crazy. Do you know what? There might have been like an ice cream ban, like in my village or something, but I heard through my window. Okay, so that's through that door. So this feels like a temple. Do you know what I mean? Like a Mayan or Aztec temple with really tight walls. Like a culture that hasn't invented archways. We've got a tube and a way up. Two Destinigious triangles over there. A way down. Oh, that's a weird gap down there. Should we take this one? This one looks the nicest out of all of them. When you go into water, your clothes become wet, so you're not just lost, you're also wet. Yes, yeah, that is true. Eat the fruit of Eden. That was the most friendly thing we've seen, that tree. We can go back to the tree if you like. But we found our ascension. Okay, now it's starting to feel like when you're trying to reach your terminal. Or like, have you ever been in a tube station? And it's like, if you want platform 5 that goes to Edmonton, you have to go in this direction. And they pretend it's all part of a tube station, but you end up like walking a quarter of a mile underneath London through like a place like this before you get to there. And you're just like, why am I even paying for a ticket? I've just walked half that journey. The Well of Ascension. Go down to go up. If you want to climb the ranks, the first thing you have to do is learn to go down. On me. That's a Mikey Mega Mega business plan for hotties. If you want to reach the top, you have to learn to hit rock bottom. Now stop crying and suck. That's my HR pep talk for new employees. Hey, Private Demo, how you doing, man? Yeah, we're getting pretty creeped out. I feel like this is almost taking me back. I'm trying to understand if, like, the visual themes of the landscape are, like, different areas. And passing through one is, like, an indicator as to whether you're going in the right direction or the wrong direction. Because we've just gone up a whole load of staircases and wandered around. If we go down a whole load, we're going to end up back where we were. So I might turn around and then take a different circle out of that room if we start heading back towards the triangle area. Oh. It's a bit aggressive. Oh, exit! Well, well, well. Before we go to the red light. Woo! Okay, before we go in there. Oh, I think we found a way out. It's different here. There is actually a lift that takes you to this weird, weird space. Oh my god, A Cure for Wellness. Watching that film was a really weird experience. A Cure for Wellness is so horrible, man. Like, just slowly watching all the people in the beginning of the film who are fine, and then you keep coming across them later when they've kind of like, they've just lost the ability to fight back. What the fuck was that? Oh, I can't... I can't open this. You can move. Those are your options. Okay. That's a bit weird. So that lift isn't for us. Q. More bad dragons, eh? No, it wasn't that bad. Did the elevator open wider when I walked away? Okay, let's double back. Let's double check these. Like, I feel like that must be where we're supposed to be, only by nature of its uniqueness. Why, hi, harder? This is not a Death Stranding kind of walking sim. This is the other kind of walking sim. Walkie, no talkie. Oh yeah, look, even from this side, it's saying go in here. I should have recognised that green light from the other end. I don't think it has opened anymore. And yet... I just keep running at it? Is that me knocking or is something else? Do we just keep running towards it until something... Those clangs are... Something's clanging. Am I clanging? Does this need to close? Was that a shadowy figure a minute ago? No. Did it just look like it was lit over there for a minute? I don't know if that's just a weird rendering thing, or if... No, it's just a rendering thing. Is there a keybind to come instead of knock? Isn't that what you do in a glory hole? Isn't it good etiquette to knock on the wall before you shoot? If you don't want to say anything. There's nothing... Yeah. This feels like where you go to get the hell out of here. This feels like where the weird experiment stops and the government lift to take you out back to reality exists. Something is knocking for me. Something's definitely... Like, this is... Sorry, this is the most interaction. The fact that something is knocking. It's the most interaction we've had in this whole area. So I'm almost loath to walk away. It feels like this is right. But I have no idea if we're supposed to press any buttons. Or do anything. This is a game that has movement. That's so weird, because all the signs point in that direction. Anywhere else is the wrong direction, right? Everything now feels counterproductive. You should always knock. Your mind's playing tricks on you. Very well done. There's more pot plants than before. More greenery. Anyone who's not subscribed, I've just got a little message on screen telling me an ad break's going to start in a second. That is Twitch, not me. It's going to be 3 minutes. but it ensures that nobody gets any adverts for the next hour. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, mate, this is old news. Oh my god, when we were in this area, we were only like 2 turns away from the lift. Was this the same area? Like, you'll notice now, every time we go up a whole load of stairs and go somewhere, the map is taking us back down some stairs, back towards where we were. What do you think the intended player experience of this game is supposed to be? Discomfort. Look where we are. This is where we've been. This is where we come from. I'm just going to Google to see if this demo actually has an end, or if there's like some developer notes that say the lift is the end of the game, but we haven't built it yet. Dreamcore game demo. Can't get into lift. So there's 2 phases of the demo instead of 3 phases in the main game. I don't want to have any spoilers, so I'm loath to click on anything. Like, I haven't returned any search results that says like it's broken or anything. No. I bet you I don't even want to open any videos, but like, there's none of my Google search results have said like it ends at the lift. I was just Googling Dreamcore Demo lift door, lift ending. Where does it come from? Where does it mean? Dreamcore Demo, live the dream. Now there are many routes we did not take before we got here. So let's try another. Maybe night crows we judged too harshly on. Oh, is it looking better now, dude? Like here. I've been exactly this route. This was the route we took when we came out of here. We went right round this corner. I'm going to double back and take the other exit. I just want to make sure this is definitely what I remember. Yeah, the music stopped right here. Yeah, okay, let's go back the other way. I genuinely can't tell if this game is pure atmosphere or if I have missed something. Is there another archway route on the other side? So that's where we came from. See that creepy little door. Do you know what movie I rewatched the other day? No Country for Old Men. That's another one of those films that I actually love and that Ayatollah just can't stand. I love the pace of No Country for Old Men. Guys, am I dropping frames for you guys? Like, am I hitting a lot of lag? I've just noticed that from my perspective in Opera, my stream's really laggy and fucked. Is anyone having trouble watching this? Nah, you're fine. Okay, it's just a mind. Can we crouch? Oh, we can. Oh, this is oppressive. Here's my other least favorite thing. When you see military training videos, and they have to crawl through tunnels, but they have to crawl through flooded tunnels. I don't like this. Okay, we've never done this before in the game. We find ourselves born anew into a new space. Multi-level car park. I'm waiting for the water to start rising. Ugh. A flooded tunnel is a funnel. Are you talking talk? Or are you flapping your lips, Kidlins? Okay, back to vintage. Oh, little viewing window. Okay, so that's a different environment in there because that light's flickering, but there isn't one on this side. Oh. You're in it. How dare you? The most toxic Twitch community is not in the art community unless it's a VTuber. But honestly, I reckon one of the most toxic communities on Twitch is probably going to be a VTuber community somewhere. Have you ever seen when like people leak the private chat rooms of VTubers on Discords? And all the cheap VTubers are like horrific racists, and they treat everyone like shit, and they hate people, and they just come out with vitriol, and then their actual live streams are just like, ee ha 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 ha. Ugh. I've said it before and I've said it again, and I always have to give this caveat. I actually like plenty of VTubers. I do think plenty of them are great. But I just find it very... I do enjoy being the old man who's from a different generation and doesn't appreciate this. So, like, the very worst thing that I could possibly open on Twitch is a VTuber collaboration live stream. That shit is like cancer. Everybody clawing on the opportunity to make a desperate joke about something that's tried and tired and barely funny, except they're all trying to talk over each other and scream into the microphone at the same time. Also, their mismatched avatars bounce around the screen. Oh, hey. How do you do? Brand new turquoise, brand new blue. I'll be damned, there's more. More swimming pool than ever before. He's more swimming pool than man now. Please give me an example. Can you act it out? No, that's a PPV, Emma. You need to pay for that on OnlyFans. I like this better. We're actually somewhere. When Ice Poseidon was on Twitch, that was probably the worst I've seen it. It's strange that he's still around. He's like a known con man. It's wild that these people still have followings. Okay. Get in the pool, Shinji. Should we check a corridor, or should we check the end? Or should we do a one corridor double back? I don't know if I want to go back to the cloud zone. We've definitely been there. The turquoise zone is new. The cloud zone we've seen. Let's go back this way. His career kicked off. Only feet and only art? What's only art? Is that for naughty artwork? You're banned from there. No, I'm not. Oh no, I was kicked from there. I had to get a new credit card because there was fraudulent activity, so I got my bank to cancel it. So I guess it's kicked me off all my OnlyFans subscriptions. Just out there doing my best, trying to support strippers. What do you guys reckon? Should I continue down here? Or should I go back to where the tiles look different? I kind of feel like we should be following those tiles a bit. Just because it's confirmed new territory. Whereas I will never know. Yeah, this is not a small demo at all. Whereas I will never know if we're covering old ground back here. You do spicy art and kick. Isn't there a TOS though? Oh, do you mean like a website where I can draw actual like hardcore? There's websites. There's websites where you can host all your naughty artwork, obviously. But is there one where you can draw it live? Does Picato have a streaming service? I thought that was just a host. Have we seen this before? I think we've seen this before. Okay, there's going to be 2 stories of drop with sea-like water and a staircase going into it. Right. We came to this from that side because the staircase was going in the other direction last time. So let's go back, but through a different door. Or is that exactly what we did last time? I'm going to double back. Maybe. I'm going to double back to Turquoise Room. Oh, it's only a streaming service. I don't think I'm good enough at junk and hentai to live stream it yet. I'm still a bit nervous. Have we seen this before? Yes. Because this leads to the staircase that goes down and around. Let's double back. Let's go back to the turquoise. Yeah, this... Honestly, I thought this was really, really good right up to the lift door. And once we got to that lift door, I felt like we're just like... We've not done something that we should have. And now we're doubling back. I got a bit more hope again when we found that turquoise space. But my I can... Am I running out of stamina? I keep not running? Yeah, my run mechanic's running out or something. I'm only running a few steps. Does this recharge? Oh, I think it does. Very slowly. Like, that lift felt like the culmination of all our searching, and yet it wasn't. And a lot of the searching is like old turf now. We've got a green ballroom. Wait. Was this always here? We came from this direction. There is a yellow ball right there. And a green dude staring at us right here. We came from this direction. None of this was here a second ago. This has changed. Okay, so for reals, the landscape is changing. This is changed. The fuck? We came from here. I'm a bit more concerned again, I'm not gonna lie. My concern levels are rising once more. Can we go in these? No, of course not. It's so weird. Is my character tired? So by the way, when you hear like all that wind rustling past the mic on the VCR recorder, that's me running. And I guess it's on like a recharging bar, because sometimes my character is now more tired than it was earlier. It automatically it stops me running. I run out of run every now and then, like that, and I'm back down to walking. You're dying. Need to put some food on. Some lunch. Hello? Look at that. Are we near another lift? Look at this. This is the first texture crack I've seen in the game. Does this wall move? When I go down this corridor, is this going to physically change? It's another lift area. It is brand new. We're doubling back, but all of it's changed. It's another half-open lift. Are there going to be any noises? What did you cook? I haven't cooked yet. I just have meat over salad now. I'm really dull. Sorry, you're talking to Emma. There's no banging on this one. Let me in! That's so weird. This feels like this whole place is an experiment, and this is genuinely a way out. Like it's a maze that you're designed to get lost in. But if you're like, if you work for the people who built the maze, this is where you pop in and out to do the cleaning. Yeah, my character's running fine now. BP lift, go for a sprint. Have I come from here before? How is a full game going to differ from this? It's got a bigger map. Most of the complaints about the demo is that the map was too small. It's 10 times bigger in the main game. There's tiles. Riveting. Oh, this is a different sign. What does this say? We're climbing over the railing. So we've passed a lot of blue signs. Was that supposed to tell me something? Am I supposed to be reading into this insightfully? Okay, we've been here before as well. We followed this route before, but the last time we were here, there was not a lift door in that last area beeping. This game is like £5 on Steam, but for £65 you can buy the version with the map. Yeah. Genius. If it don't overstimulate you or make you horny, I find that to be a positive in a game. Yeah, this is a niche. I was really like I'm not bored yet. Now that like lifts are changing, I'm not bored. But I think even in a game that's very passively stimulating like this. Oh, I've gone in a circle. The doubling back and suddenly there being that giant ball, that probably should have happened about 20 minutes earlier than it did, in order to keep me engaged. You get games to make you horny? Me? Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, man. Karlak. I don't like this one. This one's not fun. Right, so we've been here. That's happened before. Shall I double back? Do you know when that giant yellow ball was? Shall I double back? And we'll go into the other route that had the green face. Actually, let's go this way instead. Let's keep going somewhere new. Smile. Yeah, so like this was fascinating. It's worn off. We've been wandering around, I'm not going to lie, for about an hour and 40 minutes. And stuff has changed. But not enough to have made me totally start timing out. Like, these liminal spaces were fantastic for an hour. They were really good for an hour. And at the end of that hour is when we should have seen that the room had changed with the ball in it. But that didn't happen until half an hour after that. Over here. Oh yeah. Show me the liminal space. Double red spiral. Oh, spy? What am I saying? Look, I'm not running out of running mechanic now. Do you reckon the game was slowing me down because I was going in the wrong direction? And that you can run a lot more freely if you're actually heading somewhere you should be? Yeah, I'm not bored. I'm not bored, but the rhythm of stimulation is a little bit few and far between. And I'm not saying I need more things happening. I just wish the things that we'd come across them 30 minutes earlier. To, you know, for the sake of the pace of the experience. But back in here. Like now, I've stopped running. I'm going this way, and my character is constantly slowing down again. So I'm going to go back in this direction. It doesn't seem to make a difference. This is new. How much money to jump in the pit where you can't see the bottom? Would you guys jump in that pit for $100? Now you don't know how deep it is, but what you do know for a fact is there's water at the bottom. So you're not going to land on a hard surface. $100. Pop your sweet self. Should we follow the railing signs? Uh... Uh... Cool. Cool. That's good. I'm just going to keep following these blue signs. I think that's probably something I should have been doing for a while. I'm starting to suspect that the blue signs are the route, and that I've been ignoring them the whole game, just wandering around in loops. Yeah, that place looked worse than the Logitech ball pit at TwitchCon. Turquoisia? Oh, look at that. Loading. It's saving. We're getting somewhere, because I think the game loaded or saved. So I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to look for doorways with those signs. Any doorway that's got a sign on it, or a little warning about railings, is the one we'll go up. That being said, did I just see some... Did we see another tree? More plants and trees. Okay, we've been here on the other side. We've come from over there before, I think. Do it! Just do it! How you doing, dude? How's your weekend going, guys? Guys, thank you very much for joining me whilst we explore this liminal vibe and this super creepy, like, uneasy feeling. Like, the uneasiness of the feeling has dissipated a bit the longer we've been here. It's still super creepy and weird. But I just need to work out the route, and I think the signs probably actually play an important part on that. So whilst I am just running around this endless space, how are you guys? How you doing? Is anybody up to anything nice this weekend? You working on projects? Chilling? Are you all playing Armored Core? I'm just gonna do a little circuit. Let's pop through there in a minute, but I'm gonna do a circuit around here. Just make sure none of them have wall signs. I would love to see a map of this space. Like, after you complete the game, if it shows you a map, I think that would be really cathartic. What's the objective? No idea, mate. I think this takes us out of the turquoise, I'm not sure. Gonna play Armored Core. I've got it, it's coming, it's gonna be delivered for the PS5 tonight. I'm gonna play Armored Core tomorrow. This Sunday it's Armored Core and Draw. Please shower before entering the pool. Look, there's a sign over there. Should we follow the blue signs and not the red ones? We'll follow the signs about handrails. Oh, I don't know. That's a really creepy long corridor over there. Stairways? Nurses! Oh, climbing over the railing! Again! Sorry, but that slide would fuck you up. Are you kidding? You can take this fun slide, but you can only ever take it once. Holy shit. Oh. The hell? This is also completely new. I look safe. Do you remember the super gross house tour thing from years ago? That was riveting. We need to look at that again. I don't even know if that still exists. Going through that house tour was such a fun stream. That was like a well good night. I can't keep running. I have to keep walking. So not just yellow-faced balls. There's like, kind of like kids-looking, simple, brightly coloured shapes in the pools, but the eyes move. Hey, Crab. How you doing, man? So there's another no climbing over the railing thing. So this is super weird. But what happens if I double back? Will it be exactly the same? Will going into an area that has this sign affect my route if I now just go back here? No. I just wanted to see if there's some kind of weird strict rule about the hallways that have signs. Having a chill Saturday, yeah? It's a little bit unlit. Don't love it. Wouldn't want to be hanging around in a pool of water there. I'm going to have a quick check through this door to see if there's any other arches with signs, and then we'll go that way. Is this a scary game? It's a very unsettling game. Okay, so stair sign. I'm going to go back and go to that other area. Shower sign. So if we go this way, it's a shower sign. I haven't decoded any of this. Do you remember when we were playing Dave the Diver and we were all having a really good time? Is that in-game? I can't tell if a van beeped outside the window. Did you guys hear a beep just then? Anyone in chat? It sounded different from the lift. In VR, this would be a really bad idea. I think this would be fascinating. But then again, it's like playing only up in VR. I don't know if that would make me shit my pants. FPS VR only up. No, there was no beep. Okay. I thought so. It sounded like a delivery driver beeping off a parcel, but I couldn't tell if it was in my headset or out the window. God, this area's weird. We've entered across Way's catacombs. I might go get a clementine or something. Have a little chew on. Can you hear that? Can you guys hear that? So there's stairway signs, shower signs, and red railing signs. That's what I heard. Do It, Just Do It heard it as well. That's so unsettling. We've been playing this for so long that hearing this now is like, I don't like it. Now, in my defense, we've turned the music down a little bit and the master volume down. I'm going to turn the effects down so our steps don't drive us nuts, and turn the overall volume up a little bit. Mikey, this game takes half an hour to complete. You're supposed to listen to all the audio cues. What? So following those corridors, guys, has actually genuinely guided us somewhere. Specifically corridors which had the blue symbols. So we're probably going to go through that archway over there, but let's have a quick look around here. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's kind of fucked up that that other arrow was hidden by that column. As if you felt confident before you come round and it reveals that you're not. We're going to go back towards that music in a sec. We're back. We've been here before. We've been in this bit on the other side. One of these triangles is scratched into the wall as a fake in the corner. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth triangle from the edge of this wall that we're going to go back through. I want to see if one of these triangles is drawn on. always wanted to die to the horrible sounds of a 50s gramophone player. Yeah. Shit. No music last time, though. It's back where we were. But there was no music then. Was there always access? Was there always a staircase to that round hole? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back in and just check that other hallway. Otherwise, we're going to go back in here, but go down through that middle hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. And does this walk me out a different one? Same business, different day, right? Staircase is still there. This makes me want to go swimming. This makes me want to go have a snack. Yeah, let's go down that other archway. You got some gunk on your camera, yeah, I know. Wait, you talking about me? No, you're talking about in-game. Good. Just double checking. We might for reals take a tea break. I need a wee. Oh, this is pitch. What? Oh my god, that's for radio from the very beginning of the game. Do you remember in the very beginning of the game there was a picture of a radio with music? And then there was another picture and it was a flashlight shining on blackness. We're going to pick up this flashlight and we're going to go to the black triangle. Oh, maybe we're not. Okay. Okay, forget about the flashlight bit. But that was one of the earliest scribbles on the wall back when we started. 5 hours ago. I could do it with a clementine as well. This is a bit dark. Oh. This is like a place for... It's like catacombs. Haven't seen any blue icons recently. Ooh. Do you know about the scary stories in the catacombs? No, don't tell me. Fading back into that music. I'm vaguely trying to wander around, but kind of stops and starts. I'm trying to like make choices that go in the direction of the music. Does it start again if I turn around? God, I had no idea what I was looking at then. I thought that was a giant ball. Don't you think you've gone the wrong way? Yeah, the entire time we're playing the game. The problem is that we've never been here before. Like, some of these places, I'm like, we have been here. But we're still coming across brand new areas, even if it feels like it's not the right direction. Muggy and hot. Very dank air. I mean, I kind of feel like I might be going the wrong way, if only because I haven't gone through any archways which had the blue warning icons. We've gone from all those other areas back down, or back into the paddling pool, the infinite paddling pool zone structure. But it feels like there's multiple routes to go back into a certain place. Such as, but not limited to, Triangle Hallway again. And we know it's four triangle walls across will take us to the gramophone player. But now that we've seen the gramophone and we've seen the flashlight, is the scratched out triangle still... Sorry, is the drawn one still drawn? So that's real. But I can't remember which side it is. So let's go down there and let's go through the hole. But guys, let me just make sure that the drawn one is still drawn on a wall somewhere. And I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. Do you reckon I should go back to the gramophone and press more buttons? I'll press every button on the keyboard by the gramophone in a minute. So guys, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to hit you with a 3-minute advert in order to guarantee no adverts for the next hour for anyone. Have a quick stretch, put on your second favourite streamer, or more importantly, if you want to know me better, type !quote or !quote and the number 1 in chat to read my legacy. I'll see you guys very, very shortly. I'm going to come back with a cuppa and a stretch. 50s gramophone music.
Mr. Simon.
There's creepy music. I want gramophone music. Alright, I'll be right back. Also, welcome back if you're on YouTube. My copy of Armored Core just arrived in the post, lucky me. That's really good. Viscott, so do you remember me saying about half an hour ago? I was like, did you guys hear a beep? And I was like, it sounded like the beep of a delivery driver or something. So that was the beep of the delivery man scanning my thing and then pushing it through my mailbox. I ordered Armored Core this morning at like... When did I wake up and start looking? Maybe 9 o'clock this morning. 12 hours later, less than 12 hours later, like 11, about 10 and a half hours later, I got it through my door. Amazon delivery, man. Amazon Prime. Holy heck. Now, I also have a clementine, and I'm going to eat this clementine a little bit, and then we're going to go back to the music room. I think that's the best place to return to. My niece just said she was a zombie, so I pulled out a Nerf gun and I shot her and it bounced off her head. I always carry a Nerf gun. Cyber Wolfie! You never know when you have to protect your property, Cyber Wolfie. You never know who's around the corner. You got to be prepared. Yeah, I'm a survivalist. Unfortunately, I'm a survivalist in England, so we're not allowed guns. But I've got a little bunker full of my Nerfies. I am, and I shit you not, a creepily good shot with that Nerf gun. Those things are like really good. Stay strapped or get clapped. Mate, I was born on the streets, okay? I'm about to look after my own. Now let's have this lovely clementine and play some video games. Same one. Have you seen, like, you know, it's really, really old, but it was like many people voted it the greatest video ever. And it slowed down phone footage. And it's like a scene from like a Full Metal Jacket. It's a little kid running for his tiny little life into the lounge. And behind him is like their dad or somebody firing a Nerf gun, and it's all in slow motion. Ayatollah, if that's the actual video, I will actually give you a back rub. Damn, he's good! Ayatollah, you are too good. That was too quick, Ayatollah. That was too quick. Man down. Man down. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. Screaming for his life. God, they don't have any fucking hell. Is Full Metal Jacket for one of Charlie Sheen? Oh, it's for one of the sniper. What's for one of Charlie Sheen? Platoon. Gears, go and get yourself a can of Coca-Cola. Absolutely not Apocalypse Now. But I'm glad you're involved. I'm glad you're a gun sister. Okay, well, that was a complete side note. I really hope that doesn't get copyright striked by YouTube, because YouTube's amazing. But if you're watching this actual recording on YouTube, you couldn't hear the music, but we just played Adagio for Strings by Samuel Barber. Look it up and it'll be great with that little video. Mikey, I just want to have fun. Hashtag watching children get hurt. There must be a version. Oh, where it's got Neo, like going... We played Darude Sandstorm. What's that song I like? With a little... Now, don't worry, guys. We're going to get back into the game. What is that song I really like? Where there's a little gnome man. And the gnome's like a tiny little guy with glasses. And he wakes up in the woods. And he starts skipping through the woods and playing a flute. And it's like da 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 da. Da 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 ba 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 ba. Wabba 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 wabba. I can't play it because that YouTube video will get recorded onto the audio for the VOD. Anyway, long story short, we're back and I've had a snack and I've got a video game delivered, so I'm excited for tomorrow. You don't know it. One sec. We're gonna go have a look. Forest, flute, gnome, man, dance song, woodsman. First search result. Jake Hutton, Colt Stewart's The Flute Tune. Right, let's pause the recording again. Sorry guys, you can't watch this. By the way, this is on YouTube, so if you're watching this video on YouTube, I'm just going to really quickly pop on J Cut and Colt Sievert's The Flute Tune. So thank you very much for waiting. That's my little jam moment. I get to do a little bit of jamming out. Let me go back into Twitch so that I can see chat on both sides. Oh, I needed that. I needed to listen to like a banger. Sorry, let me just go back to my dashboard. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay. Back to the magic. They definitely fucked. Motherfucker got carried out in a rucksack, yeah. That guy got spread open that night. That was the last time he ever played the flute, you know what I'm saying? He blows a different tune now. Huh? Hey Rumicus, how you doing, man? You didn't appreciate my track yesterday? Yeah, I quite liked it. We listened to that all the way through. Last time we played it... Yeah, alright, guys. So, what did we learn, my friends? We learnt that fourth one along, go to where they play the song. As long as we're on the side where the scribble isn't vibed. So we know that going through here will lead us back to the music. What we have not done is gone down the middle tube yet. So we're going to have a brief look down the middle tube. The very first graffiti we saw on the wall was the music. So that's obviously a key point to get to. But we don't know which direction we're supposed to come at it from. And then after that, there was a picture on the wall of a flashlight, right? There was a weird like multi-sided shape with a load of like lines coming off of it. And then the third picture was like, oh look, it's the start of a James Bond film. And then the other one was like this little man's gonna walk in. And the other one was a flashlight over a dark door. And then the fourth one was like a little triangle head that said, play with me. Oh, hey! Oh, I thought that was more graffiti. I was like, oh! Just bit of bush, my lord. uses flutes for side. He plays the oboe now. They say he plays the oboe now. Oh, even going down here takes us towards it. Oh, we've been in this corridor before. This leads all the way around, but it doesn't lead us to it. So this corridor kind of teases you, but we know how to get directly to it now. The big pink oboe. I'm all about those bass flute videos. You know, when that woodwind goes real deep. BBB, big black bass. Okay, I might have to double back. Is that a thing? What is that? What? What is that? Oh, it's a railing. Oh, God. I was like, there's a thing! There's a thing! It's a railing, it's a railing. I'm just desperate for a difference in the visual landscape. Let's go back around. Why does the game look so real? Yeah. It's so simple that feels that, like, this really looks like a real space recorded on VCR. It's so weird. We walked around last time. Let's get in the water. I was reminded of a Necrogoblicon. No one survives it at the start, with a goblin running in the forest. But the songs and videos are the opposite of the flute gnome. Wait, what? Does anybody remember a fluty dance pirate song? You're gonna have to give us more than that, mate. Okay, so it turns out E does something. Did I tap E when we were by any of those doors? I'm not sure if I tapped E. I think I was pressing like enter and clicking the mouse. I tapped E just then and it turned off the light, I think. I should have tapped E. I probably should have tapped E at those doors. Have we just been wandering around for an hour and a half? We've got the flashlight. Oh my god. Number one, I didn't even know that there was a hallway here. But now we can go back. And because I'm pretty sure we can shine the flashlight on that triangle door that's a scratchling. How to get to the triangle door? We have a flashlight. This is new. Oh! Sorry. Now the game's scaring the fuck out of me again. Now I'm really uncomfortable once more. just to be clear, I repeatedly came back to look at the control options. Repeatedly. And my options are move around, which kind of confirmed for me this was a walking around only game. Do you know what I mean? But I honestly can't tell you that I pressed E. Now, like, I might have pressed E. Maybe those doors don't do anything. But I can't swear that I did. Now, this has got a sign on the door. Let's go over here. Should we go back to following the signs? I want to find that triangle room again. I actually don't know how I've missed it. Where was the triangle room compared to where we got to? I don't want to go anywhere else because the triangle room's got a place to shine the flashlight. That's the most important thing to Mikey. This is where I came from, right? Thing is, this is a brand new area. Fuck it, let's go this way, because it's brand new. I didn't even know there was pot plants in there. So wild. Oh, this just goes down into darkness, huh? It's kind of more creepy with a flashlight. Now it's a threat because you can see it. Don't say that, we haven't seen anything. There's just yellow balls that sometimes come out of tubes. That's normal. Everyone has that. Okay, well this got a sign on it, so let's go this way. I'm just running out of juice. You afraid to keep the light on? Oh, do you want to know what that is? Are you wondering why I keep turning the flashlight off? That's because we played this game. In the asylum. Amnesiac. Outlast. Yeah, KK Outlast. Wait a minute, should I be pressing E next to any of those? One sec. Well, I can't physically reach it. Sorry. I genuinely, that's built into my fingers. I'll learn to leave it on. KK, how you doing, dude? Happy weekend. Hope you're having a good one. Hope life is treating you well. Welcome on in, everybody. We are playing the demo to Dreamcore, a Backrooms-inspired atmospheric horror. So far, it's more atmosphere than anything. The real horror was me not thinking that I could interact with anything until I just recently picked up a flashlight, which may have detrimentally changed the way we're going to experience this game. I've been exploring these new areas, but honestly, I think we need to go back to the triangle room, which I'm pretty confident would be difficult at this stage. So we're going to see if we can wander our way back into it, because the triangle room has the triangle door. Wow, because can I climb out? Because I'm down here, I can't access any of these spaces. We can only observe them. I've been redded. Heaven Boys, summer banger. So here's some familiar territory. Right by the start again, we've managed to come all the way back around here. Let's try that door over there. I've been away for a bit. Gabby, we've got a flashlight now. We went back to the old record radio. Picked up a flashy. If we come across any more of those lift doors, I'll try pressing E for interact. I'm going to at the guy on Twitter. I'm going to be like, feedback. E. I've not been able to interact with anything the whole game. So when I came to the gramophone player and the lift doors, I wasn't surprised that nothing happened. Please clarify that there is an interact button and not just a walking around button. He's liked one of my posts on Twitter, so I know where to get him, the guy who made this. No! Okay, guys, we're going to take a Nikkei break in 5 minutes. Let's see if anything happens. But then I'm going to take a quick Nikkei break. I have to load up Nikkei and get my Primogens. I've been completely neglecting it. And they've got a near automata skin. Ah, see? Now this takes us up back to that tight room with the big purple water thing. See? I know where we are. We've been playing this game for way too long, when I'm no longer lost. After playing this, do you think you'd enjoy Death Stranding? I think Death Stranding's probably a bit more engaging than this. Now, don't get me wrong, the atmosphere of this is everything, so I'm not shitting on it. We've been really, really enjoying the first hour of this. Right, this is where stuff got weird. 2 normal doors. Over here should be a yellow ball on the left and a green fuzzy man on the right. And in this space, I can't run. It keeps defaulting back to walk. So this is so weird, but I think it's room specific. I can run a lot in some rooms and not in others. In others, I legit slow down. And this is like a slow zone. Wonder if there's any like other doors or routes in the dark that's like really obvious with a torch. So we've been in the yellow bone zone. Let's have a look at green Mr. Mean. Oh, we're back in Cloud 9. So we've been here. We've come from here before. We're going to go back up via the yellow ball route in a minute. These creepy look at me chaps. Let's go back up the other way because that took us to the room. The first hour was a slog. So boring. Are you kidding? The first hour was the best. That was when we were really just soaking it in for the first time and talking about all the weirdness of the space. Are you talking about Death Stranding? Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck off, mate! Michael, are you playing anything at the moment, Mr. T-Sauce? Are we gonna come back across that other door? The other lift door. Did I go left or right last time? I actually like this game now. Yeah, now that I feel like there's agency. There's another fun tunnel. This is new. So there's a blue marker. We're going to go through that door with the blue on it. But let's just have a quick look at the view. Yo, the creepy four-way zone. Okay. You remember that. Amra, how you doing? Is this that real-life gun game? Amra, I know exactly what you're talking about. The one where the footage was like, kind of like in this kind of like rubble zone. Like it looked like it was in like some kind of paintball outdoor like rubbishy area, and like it looked really real. No, no, this feels like a real space recorded through somebody's camcorder VHS. Unrecord. Oh, thank you. Unrecord. Oh, you're loading up Assassin's Creed 6. Oh, fucking hell. You're loading up Armored Core 6. Of course you are. Nice one, Michael. I'll see you tomorrow. This dude is a creepypasta game called Dreamcore, and it's based on the Backrooms creepypasta stuff. So we're in like this infinite indoor swimming pool complex area, and we've been wandering around for nearly 3 hours, and we've just recently picked up a flashlight and realised that some of the rooms are a bit different. But I think maybe if you listen out for the music and do it a bit better, you can probably get to where I am inside of half an hour. But its vibe is so weird. Like, this is not a good space with a healthy vibe. Hella real. Yeah, it looked like it. Great, how about you? Yeah, good, man. Amra, I'm having a very good lineup on my weekend. I did all my work last week. So we're chilling, we're sometimes sketching, we're sometimes playing games. Just really dossing around, catching up with chat. Hella real. Our fears are real. Oh, I've come out a side door, back to the observation room. No, this can't be the same one. I'm one level below. We're one level below. I don't think we've been here before. So now, in the immediate next floor is the staircase. Oh, we're like 2 levels below. Oh no, it's just 1. Do we want to go down or do we want to try going along? Should we go down and in, seeing as we're here? I don't know if this is where we're going or where we came from. I really can't tell. I think we came up from here. Syndicate is technically 6. Armored Core Syndicate. Actually... Yeah, let's try going through here first. Okay, how many Metal Gear Solid games are there if you include the mobile games, the gacha games, and the games on the PSP? Music has made my life worth living. Music is all about loving and giving. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Singing to heaven, singing to heaven. Beep, 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 beep. One sec. Let's destroy the immersion if I can find this one song. You love it when I stop playing video games to find one song. You guys are lucky I can't find it immediately, so I'm not going to search for it anymore. You're lucky I couldn't find that song. Look at all these weird inverse crenellation shapes. This is all brand new. We are still discovering. Singing to heaven. Man's not getting that skin. Alright, we're going to take a break for Nier. One sec, guys. We have to take a quick Nier... we have to take a quick Nikkei break so I can get my Primogens for Nier. And then we will drop back into this game. So again, I'm going to pause the recording for YouTube. God, I'm going to go back the other way where the slide was, where it's a bit more open. So let's take a little pause of this. You've got 9 minutes. Let's do it right now. We're going to take a little pause on this game. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to minimize it. I'm not even going to close it if I can get away with it. Because Nikkei doesn't play on Steam. So I can right-click minimize. Do I just press the Windows button? Can I get my desktop back? How do you show desktop? Do I right-click something? I don't want to... I can't get rid of this game, because if it puts us back in the beginning, I will actually, like, flip. They've got a Nier Automata character. And it's based off the sexy fan art that Korean artist did. It's really nice. Okay, I'm sorry to, like, whine, but how do I actually show the desktop? Or get the Nikkei game up? Yeah, I need gems, I need gems. Sorry, I'm faffing because I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, let me pause that recording like I mentioned. Okay, back in the game, back in the game. Nisa, have a good evening, look after yourself. Izzy, so welcome back. Are you home, kitty? Did you have a nice day out? Or was it like, do you go to university on Saturday at all? Wait, I'm looking for the room with the flume. Oh, sorry, Izzy. We're wrapping up, dudes. In a short bit. We're gonna, sorry, got it, I'm back. We're wrapping after this demo, because this demo has gone on for way longer. I was gonna play some Baldur's Gate tonight. But basically, dudes, if I still try to fit in any Baldur's Gate after this, it won't be for... So you're good morning, right? You're in your morning now. So here we go. We're gonna play this demo till we're done, and I reckon we'll be done inside of an hour. If I do that and I play maybe 2 episodes of Baldur's Gate, where I'm either gonna finish the stream in an hour or I'm gonna finish the stream in 3 hours. Does any of that work for you? Sorry, dude, my brain is so tired. It's 6 AM. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, Izzy. Izzy, you sweet bean. Wait, how long have I been streaming? You were here earlier. Oh, you had a late night. Izzy, you gorgeous thing. You've got at least 3 hours, mate. Dude, just DM me on Twitter and we'll align it. I'll be up late anyway, but we're probably gonna be here for a while. Oh, hello. Look, we've come to a place with an orange bowl, and there's another sign. No climbing over the railings. We need to focus on the no climbing over the railing routes. Because these are the routes that take you to some juice. Is this... Yeah. Yeah. Climbing over the railings and shower symbols appear to be good symbols. They should make an A24 film about the back rooms. Good symbols. Good symbols. Have you ever seen oil in my thimbles? No, you can't be going there. There's something sticky ruining my hair. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We are on the journey for the triangle room, and we're getting closer and closer via the long route. Let me just check these other archways. Hey, Elemental, how long is this game? Elemental, I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's half as long as I've made it. I don't think I interacted properly with any of the doors. And I've also subsequently got a flashlight which should let me into certain rooms. Or let me through like a certain space. Is this... What is this? This is new. Oh my god, it's insane. So although we've been a little bit stuck by user error, possibly, for the 3 hours that we've been playing this demo, we are still coming across completely brand new rooms. This map is insane. This is the longest Call of Duty map in the world. There's only 2 players online allowed in any one map. And if you play the game for an hour, you're lucky if you find your opponent once. Oh, what's all this then? Hello, Eva. We're investigating. This looks like the setting of Half My Nightmares. Dude, this is specifically like a liminal space environment. It's super unsettling. It's super weird feeling. Oh, I'm really looking into Armored Core 6 forward to Armored Core 6 tonight. I'm going to download the update for Nikkei. I'll probably play Armored Core a little bit just so that I get the buttons correct, so that I'm not like bitching about it tomorrow. Can you hear that? Armored Core, I'm excited. Yee. Yes. Because, like, it's always weird. There's no hiding spaces. It's just different levels of feeling exposed. Like, there's just a giant Minotaur with those big red swimming armbands charging around after you somewhere. Massive ding-dong. Can you hear that? I don't know if that was real or if I heard that in my head or something. Yo, this is back towards the triangle room. No, this is back towards the door. This is door territory. Not up here, but let's have a quick look in here. Yeah, here we are. Okay, I'm going to press E this time and see if anything happens. So I'm just trying all the buttons this time. Door territory. I don't think it was this one. I think it's the next one. Michael, you've got a filthy mind. I don't know what to tell you, mate. Oh, what kind of cocks are you looking at if they look like that? Oh my god, this is it. Okay. 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 Do you know what? I'm almost glad. In my defense, E does not do anything. So at the very least, we have been playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. There's all these knocks, but I can't affect that. We're not having any effect on this knocking. Try F. Oh, sorry, F is my flashlight. Yeah, honestly, if this door had slid open and it went congratulations, that would have actually been worse. So I did press it. I pressed all the buttons. I wasn't sure if I did, but I did. I did. Okay. So there's the hint of escape. Circa doors. You know what we're doing next, guys. I said it a million times. I said it a million times again. Triangle room. Triangle room. Those knocks do not sit well in my tummy. Dude, it's been such a creepy fest. It's been an unsettling vibe, Izzy. Unsettling indeed. Go to a gravestone in real life and press E, something cool will happen. Yeah, proceed to show respect. Wolfie cuddles. Thank you very much. I will take them. I hope that's for me and not Izzy. She takes enough. La red symbol door. Red symbol door. Do not jump over the rails. Come on. Come on, cheeky jumpy. Cheeky jumpy. Red symbol door. Okay, let's go back. Cuddles Kitty, then Mikey. I'll accept it, but Mikey come first, you know what I'm saying? Didn't expect a gun sister to be so blasé about a bro in the martial ways of weaponry. Tackle me for cuddles. I would love that. I would love some cuddling. I could also do with somebody giving me a proper back and shoulder massage as well whilst you're at it. Seeing as we're enjoying human contact. Oh, I'm not kidding as well. I'd love a massage. I need to go for a professional rub down. Why did I say it? I need to go for a professional massage. I just didn't want to say massage twice in 2 back-to-back sentences, but I made it worse. See, I'm a writer at heart. I dare you to tweet to the dev demanding a refund from a demo. No. We're fine now. We've been up there and it went the wrong way. We're fine now. Now we know. Oh, gentle warning to anyone not subscribed. Twitch has just dropped an alert. There's another ad break coming up. 3 minutes of ads guarantees no adverts for anyone for the next hour. It's the unfortunate dance we have to do with Twitch. Tubes. Tubes versus the ball. Oh, they go down. Oh, they all go down. Alright, let's take the tubes. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael T. Sauce. Have I gone in a circle? Oh, this is the other door. This is the other door. Let's interact with this one. No E. No E. Okay, thoroughly tested. So, just to be clear, I'm no longer mad at myself from earlier. We've done everything. Everything. go in there, though. How long do you think it lasts in here before you go insane? Oh, God, I don't know. I wouldn't stop walking. Do you know what I mean? I would keep walking for fucking ages. And then, like, I would eventually be... I'd eventually do that thing where I try to touch the wall on the right. And just keep walking around with my right or left hand touching the wall. And, like, see whether or not I completed a perfect circle. And then I'd switch hands and try it again. I'd probably be nibbling the pot plants to survive. And brushing my teeth with dirt. I'd be weeing everywhere. That would be my Hansel. We've never been here before. We've been in... Finally, we did it. So we've been in this room twice. From that door over there, walking up there, and going in those doors on there. We've seen this side. We've still never been this side. So my Hansel and Gretel, marking my route, is I would just keep weeing whilst I walked. And hope the puddles acted as my breadcrumbs. Oh my God, look, there's things. Actual things to observe. Windows to nowhere. Pots. Fireplace. What does it mean? Oh shit. Look at this. Switchback. I just start masturbating. Get some alone time with no one in to interrupt. Quite busy around the house, yeah? You can be as loud as you liked in here. Back to the sky room. Okay. Seeing as we're getting here from a completely different route, I don't mind where we are now. Oh God, it's here. To think, if we'd picked another direction... Do you remember when we were like, do you want to take the hallway of darkness? That hallway there, on the other side of that hallway is going to be clouds. And this is the hallway of... Wait, one of them's the hallway of light. Wait, am I doing this the wrong way around? Okay, hallway of darkness, hallway of clouds, hallway of light. This one's for clouds. So we've come from the other two, and we've maybe been down that one. Oh, it's fine. I've had to... slowly soaking it in, but yeah. So this is the one where I was just like convinced, but it was going round the other way and that we'd been here. So this is the green man route back to the room with the big circle and the backward door to the yellow? Question mark? Yep. There's your big circle. Yellow's in there. Aye. Okay, let's go up the other way. So, let's go through the door with the white light. I think I'd probably go out. I wouldn't go out by drowning. I might fall off. I might jump off something if I found a high enough point. I'd be a little bit scared, but I'd still be alive and very, very upset. go insane for not being able to dry myself. Yeah. All these surfaces are non-porous. This way we have not been, I do not believe. I think I'll go insane. You'd fall and crack your head. Hard tile smackdown. No surface is safe. Each one will give you a bruise. Stairs. Passage. If these stairs go up, then we're talking triangle with any luck. Can't believe this has taken... Yeah. The thing is we've played this for so long now, I want to see what happens. But, this is heavily eaten into what was going to be a Baldur's Gate evening. I was expecting this to be a 45-minute... Oh, fuck, we have been here. I was expecting a 45-minute hullabaloo. Where am I from the triangle room? I've known this whole time where we need to be. We need to be in the triangle room so I can shine the flashlight on the scribbled triangle. So I'm pretty sure that's what the iconography was telling us at the very start of the game. But Lord be damned. Kid Ludens, have you changed your opinion on this game despite Ayatollah? This game takes half an hour to complete. Don't say that! Now I'm back down in the level underneath it. Ugh. Where is triangle room? I can't believe I was in the torch area, which is right next to triangle room. It's one of the triangle doors gets you to the torch. And then we went the other way. And now we're all the way back. The game isn't bad, Mikey is. Ghost Runner, anyone? 100 times yes. The only way I would play Ghost Runner is if you guys all pulled together 50 quid. No, I actually genuinely don't want to play as Ghost Runner, so I'm not going to give you a number. But if you pulled together like 100 quid for charity, then I'd replay Ghost Runner for a charitable event. That would be it. I'd not play Ghost Runner for my own free will. Hallway. Is the charity you? No. It'd have to be something nice. I don't know, a charity for that helps foster carers or something. That'd be quite good. Something that is like, you know, a positive effect on young children or animals. Not medium children. I hate them when they reach that age. I can't stand them. But when they're young, it's still our responsibility to keep an eye on them. Is the charity? No, cyber. Ooh, everyone's a comedian. I am not the charity. Mike, you suck. I fucking hate teenagers as well. Oh yeah. I think it's really important to watch out for and care for children right up to the point where I can't fucking stand them. And then I can't fucking stand them until they're about in their early 20s. At which case I follow them on Twitter and have a look when they post bikini pics. People we can't stand. Bill Nash is in the house. Bill, how are you? Bill, I am slowly piecing together the jigsaw puzzle of our hearts, the endless journey that never ends, which is a duplication of information in a single sentence. It's bad writing. Elemental, don't even. I've only been here once before, which is a good sign. Oh, I just thought I'd get the big Jimmy Savile thing. Oh, hello. So, we have been on the other side of this glass. We've been on the walkway where we made a comment about these slides. How do we get better around there? He meant Jimmy Smith. Who's Jimmy Smith? He meant Jimmy Mathers. Jimmy Mathers, please come out here and tell everyone who your son is. Do you recognize this room, everybody? We entered this room 2 minutes into the start of the game. I am only going further away from my objective. I hate that I recognize that room. I hate it. The wandering around. It's the infinite swimming pool, dude. Like, I actually, like, this is what's so annoying is I know exactly where I need to be. And I utterly can't remember where to get to it. I know exactly what I want to do now that I have a flashlight. I know where I want to shine it. Careful. But I don't have a clue how to get there. I can't believe a person could be this bad at a game. I can't believe I'm not playing Baldur's Gate 3 having the time of my life. Doing a double barbarian attack pattern with 2 support characters, flinging pig oil everywhere. Playing one of the best games of the year. Instead, I'm just doing this demo wrong. You can dual wield sausages. You could be doing that. Now I am missing out. This room again. With the ball that comes out of the thing. Oh my god. Amazing grace. How could this be something I'm still playing? Why have I come to this far away? I wonder why I play. Oh my god, and I can't believe it. I've never been so happy to see an exit sign. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No, another lifty. Wait, is this the same one from a different side? I Okay, so this way is triangle room. We're going to go all the way down and take the route on the left. Ignore the weird statue on the right. Actually, let's go up here. I don't think we went up here last time and I can't quite remember. Flashing a little dick light on it. Oh, finally! Getting back up through this level. Better than nothing, my friends. Better than nothing. Why does Steam always update me into what games everyone else is playing? Na 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 na. Make you feel like a good. Will you come around again? Do 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 do. Make you feel like a good. Little 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 little.
Optimism about the fate of a people that have accepted a mission improbable to become simpatico, purged by the scourge of suffering, anger, hate, vengeance, and war. It's tough to explain, debate, lament, or explore, but I'll dive straight to the core. Within the blood of introspection so quiet it can deafen you, yet breathe breath into the sin's lungs of the most tempered thug. Tease a bull, get dismembered in
Colorado, folks live life.
a point from the head of a heavyweight. From the cold, detailed reality of hot graphite lynching media butcher traffic, to the grandiose flights of fancy from the abstract mind of a hip-hop superhero. As long as the truth is heard.
What are you watching? Oh, this is Bubba Sparks' Deliverance.
Fast been smoking and drinking and smoking. A life that to most may seem dreamlike, but rarely are things what they seem like. We ain't tight, bless y'all tight. Might bless me and all tight, but it's all wrong. The goal is for all thrones to be sat upon by true kings. All
This way.
must fall into the fathoms of their own character flaws. But as long as we attempt to fool ourselves, we are not yet free.
All at once, say it. Bubba K now, headed out west today. On a Greyhound, sitting in the back on top of close to 8 pounds. Hunting for an innocent town that I can shake down. Past the Mississippi, I swim in the Great Lakes now. Made it this far, but still I can't escape how law ran in. Back in the A-town, and all I'm worth is all that they ain't found. My brother in Denver used to do a little dirt. Maybe through him I can move a little work. In Wichita, I produce a little smurf. Stopped at Walmart, new shoes and a shirt. Tried to call mama shit, she denied the call. Seems she don't smoke the shit I provide for y'all. Tried to doze off with PM Tylenol. Just move the QP, still I can't smile at all. Continuing my voyage into Colorado. Folks live life, but not with my bravado. I know that this pill is hard for you to swallow. More pity shit in which for you to wallow.
I'll go the other way.
Here, at least until tomorrow. With a pound of buffalo nicks that you can swallow. Only thing I'm holding is pain that you can borrow. Plus a whole pocket of change for your sorrow. A lot of cats busting, but they can't find a hop. A lot of cats hustling, they ain't grinding to stop. On the open road, now it's not the time to flop. The buzz is formulated, Jimmy, now's the time to drop.
this game for 3 hours and 42 minutes. And we are still coming across rooms that I've never seen before. Does this even have like a way to go at the floor level? This is brand new. There's a doorway down there. And one over there. Let's not for now and say we did. I feel like the triangle room is a high up room, so I don't want to keep going downstairs. 30-minute game. Are you for reals? Did you Google that? Did you Google how long to beat the Dreamcore demo? They're live patching the game to fuck with me. That would be insane. That actually drive me nuts. Yeah, there's no monsters in this game. This game's more about the ambience, but there's obviously tasks, or at least one basic process, which was get the light and then go through the dark door with the light. That was like the thing that was on the wall in the beginning. Yeah, but the problem is, Elemental, is my character keeps running out of juice. I'm constantly walking slowly. Even when I'm trying to shift run, it'll only run for a bit. If there was a monster chasing me, we'd be fucked. I think the real monster is having to spend time with your own thoughts. Have we been here before, or is that brand new? Have we seen that? I really can't tell. We've seen something similar. It might have been that. Triangle room! Triangle room! Triangle room! Da 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 ba da ba. Where are we going? Triangle room. Where is it, Mikey? There it is there. Ba ba da da da. Ooh. Ah. Let me hear you say triangle room. Sing it with me, everybody! Triangle room. It's a room in a game, which is so fucking lame, but it's got triangles for doors. Young man, when you're three-sided shapes, I say young man. When you're gaming for days, I say young man. There's a place where you go, it is in this long fucking demo. Ba 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 da 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 da. Triangle room. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been playing this demo for 3 hours and 45 minutes. Ah. Triangle. Flashlight. Does anything happen? Nothing's happening! I thought that was it! I thought that was it! Why are we playing this game? Triangle room! There was a picture of someone shining a flashlight. There was a picture of him shining a flashlight. There was a picture shining a flashlight. There was a picture shining a flashlight. Triangle room. Oh my god. This game. This game. I just pressed all the buttons on that triangle door and nothing happened. This game makes you lost. Like you're in the game. This is breaking my brain, this game. I thought that was it. Why the fuck do I have a flashlight? The flashlight was for the triangle room. Flash the light on the dark fucking door. Oh my god. Oh my god. What about this door? Oh, this just goes back down. Maybe you have to flash in sequence. Or... If it turns out you're supposed to hold the flashlight on the door for a moment and it takes like a moment to start the animation, then I'm quitting the game. We are out. Oh, we've been in here before. This was where we first heard the music for the door. Ooga shaka, ooga, ooga, ooga shaka, ooga, ooga, ba-da, ba, ba, ba-da. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. This is where we got the flashlight from. And the radio. In the first one. Ba-da-da-da-da. Na-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't wanna play this. Ba-ba-da-ba. I'm going on YouTube. Ba-ba-ba-ba. To look up a player guide. Ba-bum-bum. We can finish playing this game. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. I don't want... Oh, now we're getting more music? More music. I'm gonna look at this up on YouTube. I'm just gonna... We need to get some closure, and I need to not play this game anymore. Imagine if the ending's only for the full game. Yeah, but there must be like... There must be closure. Like, you have reached the end of the demo. Like, I'd expect a fin. If the dev's just like, hey, did you get the flashlight? Yeah, well done. That's the last thing in the game. That's the final stage of the game. Pick up flashlight. I just forgot to code it to make the game stop. Go to the cloud room, the door with the light over it. Go to the cloud room. Dude, I'm like a million rooms away from the cloud room. I'm gonna YouTube it. This is more than enough. This is more than enough. I'm just gonna have to look it up. I literally don't know why my character is sometimes slow and sometimes fast, but good God. I'm sorry guys, but I can't fucking do this anymore. We gotta check. We've gotta just have a look. Dreamcore Demo Guide. Oh, I hate it when you click on a fucking bar to type in, but it's just like, nah, I don't think you've clicked there. And you're typing, and it's just like, yes, now you're just changing settings. I found it for you. Oh, empathics, thank you. Dreamcore Guide. Right. The prologue. The pool rooms. Oh, I missed a weird Garfield head. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait a minute. What? There is a monster in this game. There is a monster in this game. Guess when the monster turns up if you go in the correct direction. The monster turns up 2.5 minutes into the game. There has supposed to be a monster in this game for the entire game, and I never activated it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, guys, we are going to reset the game and follow this guy. Just for the sake of closure, I'm going to reset this game. And we're going to follow that guide and have a look at what the guide does. 4 hours. 3 hours and 54 minutes. So let's say 4 hours. I've played this game for 4 hours. And we never activated the monster in the first 2.5 minutes. We've been like talking about what an amazing experience it is because it's totally passive. It's just a liminal space that you explore at your own pace, just getting a feel for the weird architecture. We're like, wow, this game is all atmosphere based purely on the layout. That's all it is, and it's just reminds you of weird stuff. Wow, what a game. What a game. This entire time there should have been a monster. And we should like actually have to go for a wee. I'm gonna have a little just I need to just stare at anything that's not this. I will be right back. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm just gonna pause this video. It's literally inconceivable. There's no way there's a monster, dude. New game. So I've got to read all the settings. Beware of the sounds. Patience and observation are key. Don't talk to me. So we come out the tube, right? Sorry, this is totally fucked on my desktop. I need to sort out the settings ASAP. We've been playing this game for 4 hours. The guide video that Emma has sent me is 32 minutes long. This piece... I'm not even going to call it a piece of shit because I've actually really enjoyed wandering around for the most part. For the first 2 hours. But the fact that you can literally just wander past a trigger event, which is integral to the game, and once you wander past it, you are then wandering the entire map at your leisure, is like, make it so that you can't miss the trigger event. Do you know what I mean? Make that so that it has to happen. Don't let me just immediately go anywhere. Okay, the music levels at least are sorted. Right, let me just move all my desktop back around after it's been shuffled by that game. Okay, guys, let's get a little bit of closure. Little bit of closure. So you basically go the way that we were going. I'm literally just going to mimic what I'm seeing on this other screen, so one sec. Oh, sorry, the video. Tell me you heard that. Let's go back upstairs. So where we went, done all this. We went here. We saw this door. I completely walked past this guy. This giant Garfield thing. You can't do anything. The Salienus Testi. I'm assuming this is just a scanned in image that they've wrapped over this asset. Something door picture. Hours. We have been playing this demo for 4 hours, and because we didn't walk into this one room in the very beginning of the game, nothing happened for 4 hours. If it's really, really, really important to trigger an event, make it so that you have to go past the event. So he's not even a danger, he just runs away. I'm just going to skip straight to the end of this YouTube video. I want to see what if they go into the lift. Wait, there's pipes with lights? Yeah, it's a different lift in a different location, but they go into a lift, and that's the end of the game. If you're watching on YouTube, I apologise. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.